Chapter 6. Escape and Encounter. As Elif and Osman Usta hurried through the temple with the golden tablet in hand, the tremors inside grew increasingly violent. Cracks in the ground widened, and the walls closed in, forming a narrow passage. The two had to move quickly. Falling behind would mean getting trapped between the closing walls of the temple. Elif followed closely behind Osman Usta, her ears filled with the ominous hum echoing from deep within the temple. It was as if something had awakened in the depths and didn't want them to escape. "We need to move faster!" Osman Usta shouted, urging Elif on. As they passed through the narrow corridors, a large stone door suddenly appeared in front of them. This door was their only way out of the temple, but it was slowly closing. Elif, using all her strength, reached the door and tried to push it open. However, the door was heavy and it seemed impossible to open it alone. Just then, a sound echoed through the corridor, a deep, eerie hum that sent chills down their spines. It was as if the ancient guardian of the temple had moved to stop them. Osman Usta rushed to Elif's side and together they pushed the door, inching it open. But the hum grew louder and time was running out. Finally, they managed to open the door enough to slip through, tumbling outside just as the door slammed shut behind them with a thunderous boom. They looked at each other, breathing heavily, still in disbelief that they had escaped such a perilous situation. But the danger was far from over. Someone had been watching their escape and was waiting outside the temple. As Elif looked around, she noticed a figure moving among the shadows. This person was cloaked in black, with their face concealed. Elif watched carefully, trying to gauge the stranger's intentions. The figure slowly approached Elif and Osman Usta. "The tablet you hold is the key to the Lost Kingdom," said a deep, dark voice. "Give it to me and continue on your way. Otherwise, neither of you will leave this island alive." Elif tightened her grip on the tablet and took a step back. "This tablet will help us unlock the secret of the Lost Kingdom. We can't give it to you," she replied firmly. Osman Usta stood behind her, his hand on his weapon. "We don't know who you are, but we're ready to fight for this secret," he said, his voice laced with threat. The stranger, with a mysterious smile, raised a hand from beneath the cloak and made a gesture as if casting a spell. Suddenly, the air around them darkened, and a powerful wind began to blow. The stranger was clearly a powerful sorcerer, and this confrontation was going to be much more than just a simple fight. As Elif and Osman Usta stepped back, the sorcerer prepared to make one final move to take the tablet from them. But Elif wasn't going to hand it over. With determination and courage in her eyes, she quickly devised a plan. Elif swiftly raised the tablet and angled it to catch the light. The tablet illuminated with a brilliant glow, catching the sorcerer off guard and disrupting his balance. The sudden flash weakened the spell he was casting. Osman Usta seized the opportunity, charging at the sorcerer and grabbing his hand to stop the spell. The sorcerer, unprepared for their resistance, was forced to retreat. "You've won this time," he hissed. "But uncovering the secret of the Lost Kingdom won't be so easy. We will meet again." Then, he vanished into a cloud of dark mist. Elif and Osman Usta took a deep breath as they stared at the spot where the sorcerer had disappeared. This encounter had shown them that the pursuit of the Lost Kingdom's secret was not just guarded by ancient traps, but also by dangerous enemies. Elif, still gripping the tablet tightly, turned to Osman Usta. "This was just the beginning," she said with resolve. "We'll face more challenges in uncovering the Lost Kingdom's secret, but we're ready." Osman Usta nodded, recognizing the determination in Elif's voice. "This journey won't be easy," he added, "but we must be prepared to face any danger to reach the Lost Kingdom's secrets." Elif and Osman Usta were once again alone on the island, but the tablet in their hands was the final key to reaching the heart of the Lost Kingdom. They had reached a critical point in their adventure, and there was no turning back. With renewed strength and determination, they would continue on their journey knowing that the true challenges lay ahead.